Yo, what is up, guys? It's Rep1 here, and sorry if I sound a bit like groggy or whatever. I've been really sick these last few days. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but definitely not 100% for sure. But I just really wanted to put this video out. Disclaimer, this video is probably going to be really long because I'm looking here at my script and it's about like a page and a half. Like, it's funny because I just finished school. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm writing anything, and then I just go out and write a page and a half for scripts. But I guess YouTube's a bit different than schoolwork because I actually like doing it. But I just wanted to start out with Xenoverse 2. So I just wanted to say some of the stuff that I dislike about it. So for me, one of the big like turnoffs for Xenoverse 2, even though I do play it a lot, was that the story was extremely boring. It was very similar to Xenoverse 1. Honestly, I just kept trying to skip it. Like, the whole time I was going through it, I really did not want to go through the story. And that's a problem, especially since they put such a large emphasis on the story of this game and how it's different from every other Dragon Ball game. Parallel quests are extremely boring. They're just grinding, and honestly in games, especially PlayStation games, maybe if it's like a mobile game, I don't mind grinding that much, but parallel quests are incredibly boring. If there's something I hate doing in Xenoverse, it's parallel quests and expert missions. I can't deal with that, especially when I don't get the move I want the first time and I have to redo it. Oh man, just really annoying. Most of the time when I'm playing Xenoverse, quote unquote playing Xenoverse, I'm just talking to my friends in a party, and then just walking around Kanton. Yeah, that's basically what I do for good like hours, maybe 2. I just walk around Kanton and just discuss with my friends some stuff, because I honestly don't feel like playing online, and I don't feel like trying doing any parallel quests or doing the story, because those are extremely boring, and online just gets old pretty quick. After a few matches, you're not gonna have fun anymore. I do like the art style and how Xenoverse 2 looks. The fighting could definitely be a bit better. The lag is an issue everybody complains about, but that's not so much of a problem. I honestly just go to my channel and you could see infinite amounts of online playable like glitches and all that. It's honestly insane how much broken stuff is in this game. But since Dragon Ball Fighters is gonna come out, I was thinking maybe since a real fighting game for Dragon Ball is gonna come out, we could focus on a more story-driven game. So not something that people will use as a fighting game to play online with their friends, because if they want to do that, they could just go to Fighter. So I really wanted a real customizable, a real story-driven game, with hopefully a lot less glitches. So a week ago, or about a week ago, I posted a video on Xenoverse 3 and my ideas for Xenoverse 3, but then I really sat down to think about it on the toilet and taking a shower, and I realized that those ideas don't really make sense for Xenoverse 3, because Xenoverse 3 is more of a time, like, rift based game, like you need a fixed time or whatever, and the story really wouldn't make sense. So like the 2 paths, and like you choose which path you want to do. So I was thinking about they just don't do Xenoverse 3, because I don't really see anything else they could do with the franchise for Xenoverse, especially with the way they did the story. And I don't know, like, I think they should keep the customization. I think they should implement obviously more customization. But for this new game that I was thinking about like completely redesigning it. So when Xenoverse 2, like the trailer came out, I saw that there was that milk delivery thing, and I got really excited for those type of little quests because it reminded me of the actual series, and I wanted to do some of those quests because I don't know, I thought they were pretty cool. So I was just thinking about, for the new game, that every single race should have 2 different paths that you could take. So like, if you wanted to, with your male, you could go one path, and your female, you could go to a different path. So let's just say for the male Majin, depending on which path you take, you'll have different abilities, you'll be able to get different skills, and just have different customization options. So basically, for the male Majin, if you decide to go through the quote-unquote evil path and go to conquer planets with Babidi, or I don't know, some other character, and just fight off like a bunch of really strong warriors throughout the universe, then you can become Kid Majin Buu, like the skinny version of Majin Buu. You don't have to be the fat version. I don't know why Xenoverse forces you, if you want to be a male Majin, to be fat Majin Buu. But if you want to be fat Majin Buu, and remember, depending on which path you take, you have different combos, you get different gears, and you have different skills that you acquire. So if you want to get all the skills, all the gear, and all that, you need to complete both of the paths for every character. And honestly, remember in Xenoverse 2, where every time you made a new character, you had to go and redo the story. Oh my god, that pisses me off so much, because I honestly really don't like the story for Xenoverse 2. So yeah, so also the hub world, for me, I personally think it should be different. So like, if you're using a male Majin, the Kid Buu version of the male Majin, you can actually go and stay in a different planet, like a deserted planet or something, and that could be your hub world. And if you're fat Majin Buu, you could be on Earth, and you could follow sort of the same story as fat Majin Buu on Earth. And then for the most famous race, I think, of any game, of course, because it's the Saiyan race, they're probably gonna have the most elaborate story, because Dims or Bandai Namco or whoever wants to design a game similar to this would probably focus more of their time on a Saiyan race. So I think the Saiyan race would probably be the coolest race to go through. So I was thinking, if you go to Planet Vegeta, you could have a tail, completely different combo, of course, and you could just go and conquer planets. How cool would that be? And at the end of the story, you need to protect Planet Vegeta from your Frieza race character. Like, so like your characters kind of meet up, interlock between the story. So I think that'd be really cool. So like, instead of fighting Frieza, you would fight your own Frieza race. I personally think that's pretty awesome. And then if you wanna choose the Planet Vegeta version, you could turn Super Saiyan 4. But if you want to go to Planet Earth, you could turn Super Saiyan God. So if you choose to go to the Planet Earth path, you just basically complete the whole Dragon Ball story, but as your character instead of Goku, like in every other game. I think that'd be pretty interesting, because it would literally make your character the main character in all the stories, and I think that's pretty cool. At least it doesn't focus on like reverting time or whatever. Like, I don't really understand that. Yeah, so for the and so if you want to stay on planet Earth, you could go into the story more, so the story of Super more, so you could get Super Saiyan God Goku. Not Goku, sorry, it's Super Saiyan God transformation. And then I was thinking for the Earthling race, I also think this would be pretty cool, like kind of a throwback to Dragon Ball of some sorts. So you could either go to Master Roshi or Master Crane, the school. You could pick between them. So depending on what you pick, you could either learn the Tri-Beam or the Kamehameha, just like completely like different worlds. So basically you could have a male human that trains under Master Roshi and a female human that trains under Master Crane. And I was thinking for like the ending of the story, you could go and fight your character in the tournament, and depending on which school you're training with and which character you're using, it'll have like a kind of sort of different ending than usual. I don't know. I think that the male or the Earthling race would be really, really cool too. If you guys are still watching, put down in the comments below hashtag raspberry, because I'm really interested if you guys are still watching, because it's been like 11 minutes of video already. So the hub worlds for Earthlings would probably be Master Roshi's Island, the World Tournament, and Dojo, Crane's Dojo. And I think that'd be really awesome. I'd probably pick the Earthling race because that shit looks clean. But for the Frieza race, this one was probably the hardest to come up with the story, because Frieza races don't really aren't really good, quote unquote. So if you guys have any ideas that are better than mine, definitely put them down into this comment sections, because I'm really curious on what you guys have to think about my game idea, because I'm sick and tired of playing Xenoverse. So yeah, so for the Frieza race, I was thinking about one of them. You're the emperor of the universe, kind of like Frieza, and you have to deal with people trying to take your throne. So that's basically what you have to do the whole time. And then at the end, or maybe even the middle, I'm not sure, you have to kill your Saiyan character, destroy planet Vegeta, and I think that'd be really, really cool. And then for the other version, you could either go to Universe 6, or you have to fight Beerus. I'm not sure exactly what another scenario for this would be, but definitely leave it down in the comments below what you think about the Frieza race and its alternative stories, because I'm really curious. I couldn't really think too much about it. So last but not least, I think the Namekians are probably the most interesting in story, because you could either stay in planet Namek or go to Earth. But I was thinking if you stayed, if you went to Earth with your Namekian, you would be able to see all your characters and interact with all your characters. So I'd probably want to be the last race you pick. Obviously, I do think that this game should have an online feature. I think that would be pretty cool. Fighting, obviously. They probably don't need to revamp the fighting too much on Xenoverse to this new game. Well, it's probably not going to be Xenoverse 3, especially with these different paths and all that. But yeah, so for the Namekian, I was thinking if you stayed on planet Namek, you just had to protect planet Namek from all the intruders and from your Frieza race character. And then for if you wanted to go to planet Earth, you had to protect Earth from a bunch of people trying to kill Earth, or people of Earth and all that, and just kind of go through the Dragon Ball story and the Dragon Ball Z story. But honestly, I just really want to see something different from Xenoverse, because honestly, the only reason I play Xenoverse 2 is because of YouTube and when my friends invite me to stuff. I don't really have too much time to play any other games, because YouTube does take a while, quite a long time in my schedule. But I am out of school now, so I'm probably gonna have a bit more time to upload and all that, so I'm gonna have a bit more time to myself. But I'm really impressed if you guys stayed towards the end. It's probably very few of you, but if you did like the video, I know this is a very long video, but if you did like the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'd love to know your guys' opinions in the comments down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. See you guys later. Bye.